Welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, I've got a question for you. Do your mom or dad ever tickle you? What does it feel like to be tickled? What does it make you do? Yep, laugh. We have fun playing tickling games in our house, but we have a rule. Tickling is okay until the person being tickled yells, "Stop!" Even if they're still laughing and it seems like they're having fun, as soon as they yell stop, we have to stop. Here's another question I have. Have you ever tried to tickle yourself? Go ahead, try it right now. What happens? Yeah, nothing. It doesn't feel funny. It doesn't make you laugh. Why is that? Why can't you tickle yourself? Well, it has everything to do with your brain. Your brain is really good at predicting what's about to happen to your body, especially when you're the one doing it. If you try to tickle your own feet or tummy, your brain already knows it's coming, and because it's not surprised, it doesn't respond in the same way. Tickling works best when something unexpected happens. When someone else tickles you, your brain says, "Whoa, what's going on here? When is this gonna stop?" That surprise is what makes your body react with laughter, squirminess, or giggles. But when you do it yourself, your brain sends a message like, "Relax, we've planned this whole thing. We know what's going on and we know when it's all gonna stop. No need to squirm." That's a part of your brain called the cerebellum. Can you say cerebellum? The cerebellum helps tell the difference between your own movements and things happening from the outside. When you try to tickle yourself, the cerebellum tells the rest of your brain to ignore it, so it doesn't feel ticklish at all. Even scientists have studied this, using robots and machines to try and trick the brain into being surprised. It only works when the tickling feels unexpected. So unless you program a robot to sneak up on you, your own tickles just won't do the trick. I don't really know why you would want to program a robot to sneak up and tickle you anyway. That feels like a waste of a good robot. So, the next time someone tries to tickle you and you start laughing, just remember, it only works because your brain didn't see it coming. I love learning about the brain. I think the brain is just so interesting. It's like a computer inside of your head, but it's a million times more interesting and more powerful than a computer made by people. Let's have a quick quiz. Why can't you tickle yourself? Because your brain knows it's coming. What does your cerebellum help you do? Does it help you tell the difference between your movements and outside ones? Does it help you smell? Or does it help you see? It tells the difference between your movements and outside ones. And what makes a tickle feel ticklish? Yep, surprise, or the fact that your brain doesn't know it's coming. What am I? I live inside your brain. I help you tell if something is done by you or by someone else. Without me, tickling might feel different. What am I? That is the cerebellum. Let's play true or false. True or false, you can always tickle yourself and make yourself laugh. That's false. Tickling has to be a surprise if you're going to laugh. True or false, your brain plays a role in tickling. That's true. In fact, your brain probably plays the biggest role. True or false, surprise is part of what makes tickling work. That is true. Okay, let's play Guess What I'm Thinking. Let's use our brains and try to figure out what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking of a food. It's made of meat. You put 2 buns on it. You can eat it with cheese. Sometimes you eat it with French fries. It's a hamburger. You want to do another one? I'm thinking of an animal. It has 4 legs. It usually has fur. It barks. And if it's trained, you can say, sit. Good boy. That is a dog. All right, here's another one. I'm thinking of a person. She takes care of you. She had you in her tummy before you were born. Yep, that's your mommy. Let's do one more. I'm thinking of a thing. It goes on a wall. It can be really big or small. It shows you a reflection of you. Yep, it's a mirror. Good job using your brain. Even though it might feel a little frustrating when you can't tickle yourself, it's actually pretty amazing. In a way, it's kind of like your brain keeping you safe. It's sort of your brain's way of saying, hey, this is not something we need to think about. We are controlling this. We can think about other things. I just think the brain is so cool. What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out. So until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And for all the grown-ups listening, please tell other grown-ups about this show and visit CuriousKidsEveryday.com to get a free printable with activity ideas that don't involve screens. Those are the best kinds of adventures to have. That's CuriousKidsEveryday.com. See you tomorrow.